All right, here's my explanation as to why I'm not taking Le'Veon Bell first overall in this year's draft. And actually, I'm kind of surprised. This is the NFL fantasy website as of the 14th of August. And they have David Johnson first and not Le'Veon Bell first, which I'm surprised because most of the ranking lists I've seen have had Bell first. And the argument there is that he can catch the ball, he can run the ball, and he gets last year he got 21 carries or 21 I think it was 21 carries per game, and average, and he gets thrown to a lot. There's a couple of reasons why I'm not going to take Le'Veon first, second, third, fourth. Maybe I might take him fifth, and here's why. I live in Pittsburgh, so I hear a lot about Bell. Right? Well, Bell's holding out now for his contract, and that's fine. So there is a chance that he might miss the first game. Bell misses games. Okay, he gets suspended. This is the thing that concerns me about Bell. Here you go. You pick this guy number 1 overall, and then boom, week 7. He does something stupid and he gets suspended. This is entirely possible. This guy is on thin ice, okay? And he acts like he's walking, like he's the king of everything. And that's fine, I understand. I mean, he's an athlete. I get the whole Hollywood idea. But my concern is, there's several concerns. One is that he might get suspended at some point during the year. The other one is he's going to get injured. I mean, you see the way this guy runs. It's amazing. I'm surprised that he hasn't turned ankle sooner. The other thing is my league. This is draft rankings overall. My league's a point per reception league. Otherwise, it's standard scoring. So wide receivers are huge in my league. Okay, I'm not going to take David Johnson first overall. I would take Antonio Brown. Absolutely. I would take Julio Jones first. Second. I would take Antonio Brown first. I'd take Julio Jones second if I'm the second pick. I'd take Beckham if I'm the third pick. I would take Johnson if I'm the fourth pick. And then maybe I would take Bell. But here's the other problem with Bell. The Steelers are good. The Steelers are probably going to win their division with no problem. And Bell's going to sit out the last game of the year. And we go 17 weeks. So that's my Super Bowl. So if he's not playing, and he does make it through the whole year without getting suspended, and he's my number 1 star player, and he's not playing the Super Bowl, I can't have that, okay? I can't have that. Now, there's a risk that Antonio Brown would be like that too, so there's an argument against that. Julio Jones, possibly. I mean, maybe, that's a tough conference down there, so I'm pretty sure that Atlanta's going to be playing for something in Week 17 and setting themselves up for the playoffs. I'm sure Johnson's going to, because, Seattle, Arizona, that division, those guys will be fighting for something. But the Steelers might be in a pretty good spot at the end of the year if injuries don't kill them. So that's my argument against picking Le'Veon Bell overall. He's not going to fall to 5th. Not in a Pittsburgh league. It's just not going to happen. So I'm thinking I'm not even going to be able to pick him this year. So Le'Veon's out. I'm not even considering him. And that's my logic.